Hello. Good evening. Oh god. I'm knocking things over already. There we go, that's better. Hello, Zoe. Good evening. You're very fast. So, I'm gonna start Advanced Wars DS today, as you can see. It's a lot like the first two. Except they railroad you into specific COs way less often. So for most missions... Good morning, Rena. For most missions, I can pretty much play whoever I want. And whoever I want might be whoever you want. I made some redeems. You can pick which CO I play once I get to the point that I can freely choose who I want to use. How this one is different, there's a little more plot. The first two basically didn't have a plot. I haven't turned them on yet because I don't get the choice to pick a CO until I think at least a couple missions in. I believe I am forced into using one of the new characters, or I think the first three, and then I start to get more choice. But basically, plot-wise, there's a new continent, where somehow they're still the same 4 countries. And somehow the black hole exists again, and we're gonna go beat them up again. You got these nice little 2 screens here. This one I have to play as Jake. He's a new guy. Rachel is also a new character. She's the short-haired one with the funny hat. Guy with the headphones is Jake. He says word a lot. His whole thing is that... Yeah, orange units on the map are mine. Yep, that's how it works. It's giving me a tutorial. Okay, I know. Jake's whole thing is that his units are stronger if they fight on planes. Basically, these here. And that's about it. He's pretty simple. He's pretty plain, actually. No. Plain. Bonus fighting on planes is not super useful. It kind of depends on the map. He's pretty middling otherwise. But his powers are pretty strong. Especially his super, because you get almost everything you could want. You get extra movement, you get extra attack. Your indirects can hit from farther, or at least your vehicle ones. This mission's really simple. Yep, I know how mechs work. All this, Rachel backseating is making me think of, like, Mega Man X5. Where you move, like, one screen and then, Alia's talking to you and telling you how to play. Still waking up a little bit. I had a bit of a rough morning. Partially because I woke up with a toothache. But also because... So one of my roommates decided to cook some very spicy sausages in a pan on the stove, you know. And they maybe left them on a little too long. Maybe more than a little too long. Maybe it was way too long, and they burned. They burned a lot. Not just headache, but I guess because it was something spicy, it, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it made my eyes water like crazy for like an hour. And a lot of coughing. There was still like... I went down to the kitchen over an hour later and there's like still a visible haze. Yeah, just from being spicy without the smoke. I don't have much tolerance for spicy stuff at all. So I went down there trying to like make my own breakfast. It was like, oh god. Intolerable. What the hell did I just press? Lid closed. What does that even mean? Why is that a... Okay, here we go. Apparently if I press down on the left stick, it closes the lid of the DS. Yeah, I feel better now. I just took a bit. This is another Jake-only one. Okay. That's gonna teach me about artillery. Okay, so... This enemy is Jugger. This is the first time we see him. He's, He's basically... functionally identical to Flak. From the last game. Except his numbers are a tiny little bit better. Please stop talking. Okay. At least I can press start to like skip these, maybe. And I do not need to be taught about artillery. I know how artillery works. I move this over one. Okay. Maybe... This is an easy one. If you want, you can use like touch controls because it's the bottom screen, but way easier to just do whatever I was doing the last game, which is to use the controller. I think this is one of like the first DS games that came out. Or close to the first. I want to say this was out in 2006. I think I can just kill him. Yep. I didn't even take a single point of damage. Maybe I have a rank now. You get these things called skills when you rank up a CO. You can equip them, they do stuff. Some of them are super broken. Like really busted.
Mission complete.
Saving to the game card.
Move out.
Oh, look, it's Max. I forget if it makes me use him or if I just get to pick now. Yep, so Max likes direct combat. And does not like indirect combat, same as usual. He's pretty solid in this one. Probably about as strong as he was in the previous game. Lash is back. She looks a little different. They have this new thing called a black bomb. There's a bunch of like weird black hole units in this game. Teaching me about HQ capturing. So this thing is kind of absurd, honestly. It has really massive movement range. It doesn't attack like normal units, it just blows itself up to do huge fixed AoE damage. And I think the only things that can attack it are fighters and anti-air. Copters can't touch it. I'm not sure if there's any way to like minimize what this missile can do to me. Maybe I can like partially surround it and make it explode on a lower number of units if I do this. And then maybe go. Let's see, where can you reach? Okay. Anyway, this guy's going in here, and we're gonna go Do this thing. Stay here. These three are going up here. Plan is for this missile to blow on just these two copters. And then I dump everything else like safely up in this corner. Just like this. Okay. If you sort of just pretend the black bomb doesn't exist, she usually gets a lot more damage out of it. Not desirable. But I still have these healthy ones, so I'm gonna park them right on this bridge. Okay. Yep. You go here. You go down here. I think you do eventually get the ability to build the bombs. These people talk a lot. It's basically saying all the other COs are busy, but they're gonna drip feed them to us. They're busy. I like Ego. Welcome in. Beep, 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 beep. I could, like, go for HQ capture for the win, but I honestly think it's easier and faster to win just by route. In terms of turns, at least. Like, she can't do a single thing to copters. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I think I win next turn. No need to mess with any of that HQ stuff. I actually don't even think Andy is in this one. Okay.
Mission complete.
Saving to game card.
Move out.
So mysteriously, the continent is getting desertified. Desertification. Oh, this one's funny. So they shoot a really fat missile at us. And this is done in real time. But they give you a lot of time. Okay, they got fighters. They got a bomber. They got a beecopter. However, I have 3 anti-airs. Oh, and I'm playing as Rachel in this one. They basically just drop a tank right in front of your rockets. And you can explode it. Boom. I think they buffed missiles in this game. I forget what shows the... Here we go. No, they're still 3 to 5 range. As much as I like indirects, I'm not a big fan of missiles because... with like rockets and other stuff, you can kind of hide in the behind terrain or behind other units. Because of the way ground units move, they can just like, you can protect your indirects. That's not really the same with air units that just ignore terrain. Doesn't really matter what these do. I'll just like send this over here. Yep, we're using both screens, okay. Yeah. Okay. You die. Okay, I win. Very, very easy mission. They give you 30 minutes in real time. I think I finished with about 29 left on. 28 and change. They give you, like, a comically large amount of time. Rope advancing they war, who up dueling they strike. Good evening, Mr. Taco.
Mission complete.
been a few missions. When do I get to turn these on? I don't think it's this one. I think Jake takes this one. Telling us about how to use money. Yeah, they give this one to Jake. Right? Oh nope, I can choose. Okay, let's go turn these bad boys on. Okay, should be active. There you go. This one is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure you can win this one with just about anyone, but there's a lot of planes, so Jake does well here. But like, since you have a base and they don't have a base, it's like impossible to lose. And because Jake has rank 1 from some EXP, I can slap these on if I want. These get to be stupidly overpowered as you unlock more. But even like in a very general sense, the defense ones are super powerful. Okay, let's go. Yep. Oh yeah, you get CO powers in this one too. Okay. But the enemy for this one is Cole. He's new. He's a lot like Adder from the last one. Except he gets a bonus on road tiles. That's about it. He's a simple fellow. I want this base, but this tank. Where can you go? Where will you go? Probably to the city. Go down one. I'm not sure if they moved that MD tank. I thought they would move the tank. Okay, I get about 7 grand a turn. I should have built a tank up here. This recon's in an annoying spot. There we go. Okay. If I park that mech on the city, it can probably take care of the tank. Can blow up the sky. And more ink. Oh, McQuitty. Advanced Wars looks different from what I remember. This is from DS. Yeah, this is on the DS. If I attack from the plains, I'll do 42. That'll take it to 3. This will probably still take it to 3, and then I'll get... Yeah, I'll do this. Hello, Mono. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? What's your range like? Okay, we're gonna go like right here. Got a lot done today, still have to study. Yeah, you were doing comm work today, right? I might have put that tank in a bad spot. Okay, he took the infantry bait, though. Actually, no, tank's fine. I can just go... Pew. I love using ranged units. Okay. Oh no. That's a little unfortunate, actually. That's okay. No defense on rivers. Can just blow them up. I can pull this one back. Put a healthy one in. That's good. And I just gotta go kill his artillery and I win. Just runs into the corner. Yeah, okay. There we go. GG. Game reminds me a lot about Wargroove. Wargroove was a spiritual successor to this, or was intended as it, I think. Because they basically stopped making these after the DS generation. I've seen it. I'm interested. I've never played it yet, though. I'd like to. After this one, they made Days of Ruin, which was like a very grim reboot. And then they just never made another one, which is sad.
Mission complete.
Burger is very good. You recommend it? I'd like to play it one day.
Move out.
Move out. Oh, Colin is here. We get Sasha and Colin. Hello there, George0173. Welcome in. So we get Colin and we get Sasha. Colin is the same as he always was. His units are way cheaper. For only being a little bit weaker, he's overpowered. I forget if it makes me play Colin in this one. Water. Yeah. Have to be Colin. Funny thing about this one is, like, it makes me play Colin, but you don't get any bases to build with, so his entire advantage is just completely removed. I get a battleship though. So, Colin is exactly the same as he always was. His units are 10% weaker, but they're 20% cheaper. And his powers are exactly the same too. It's suggested to shoot at the cruiser, but I'm also tempted to just hit the rockets. Because I'm pretty sure my copter could kill the cruiser. Let's see. Yeah, cruisers could carry copters, which is not a feature that comes into play very often. What's my damage against the battleship? Low. Cruiser is half dead. The rockets at the moment can't hit. I want my copter to stay healthy. Cruiser's the only thing they have that can damage it. Can fire on all air and naval units, but especially strong against subs. And then... let's hack these rockets. I think they actually nerfed Lash in this game. I don't remember exactly. I put my cruiser in range of that battleship, which was probably not ideal. So Lash's thing in the first game was that if she has defensive terrain stars, she also gets them as firepower bonuses, something like that. But I think they halved the firepower bonus she gets in this one. I'm not sure. They did something to reduce its power. That makes her not as good. Yeah, I should not have left that cruiser there. Definitely should not have left them. Subs also being able to fire on subs is kind of funny. I think, in reality, there was only ever one successful submarine versus submarine engagement. That was like pure luck that it actually worked. Ah, shit. Hello, Boniface. Do you happen to have a fan, like one of those big feathery fans? I do not. Why do you ask? Could be cool to own. Every tactician needs one. Exhibit E and Juliet. I see, I see. I get what you mean. It would be nice to have one. I can shoot at you back. One HP. I should have brought that APC over. Q. Maple Leaf design is also used for fans like with Tengu and such. Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. I didn't think of that at all. I don't think I can do anything about that submarine while it's submerged. You like the maple leaf? The leaf is very important. How much does the field we have? 32. Let's lead you up here. I mean, it does mean that I'm Canadian, and also because I like the aesthetic. Can I shoot you? I can. Get out of here. Bye-bye. I win. You're very bright, very pretty, I think.
Mission complete.
Yay, fog of war. I don't think the enemy gets to cheat and fog in this one.
Move out.
Okay. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'm Sasha in this one. She has a nice theme. He said weak sauce. Okay. So infantry can see a lot from mountains. Oh, look, there's an artillery there. Favorite unit? Probably the battleship. I like the naval units. You like the basic infantry? I do like rockets too. I like ranged units. I like to shoot stuff from far away. Oh yeah, about Sasha. She's pretty similar to Colin. In a way, in that her basic thing affects money, but unlike Colin, her units aren't weaker. She just gets 10% more base income, basically, from cities. And her powers, instead of multiplying her money, her second one is pretty whatever. But the first one is really strong. Market crash. Because you can just take massive chunks of the enemy's meter away. It's pretty powerful. Hide some stuff in forests for a bit. Can you go right here? Okay. I'm pretty sure they hide like a random unit on the reef above you. Just to like make you check. It's a nice one. I like this one. Okay, no one's waiting in there. Yeah, I got a lander there. Oh no. I'm not sure how many guys he has left. Oh, he apparently has 6. Wow, he did almost nothing with that. Anyone in here? No, okay. What was the point of that? Alright, man. Let's drive a transport into the middle of his dudes and drop a soldier on the ground. Guys left. Probably hiding up near their HQ. What if I go right here? Tank and artillery. You can have the tank. kill the artillery. Okay, I win. I think the next one is where they introduce tag power.
Mission
Yep, that's where they introduce tag power. Tag power. Mia's cute emotes. Ah, there's stupid ass pipe runners here too. This enemy is so dumb. It's basically a rockets, but it can only move on pipes. So it's stuck on one of these 3 tiles. Okay, who to be? Got a lot of flat land. Bit of a pipe runner myself. Probably take Sasha for this one. I get like a gigantic income lead on. So I can make some infantry now and then plop down a tank on turn 2 and start fighting over this stuff. Looks good. I can save upper power to like market crash them. Oh no, they have 2 COs. What could that mean? So basically they can end a turn by swapping. And they take on the properties of whatever other CO there is, and they can both get meter at the same time. Or they both have their own separate meters. Anyway, let's kill this thing. Hello, Pumpkin. Welcome in. Missed the blue sky post? That's okay. Okay, this thing's dead. Gonna start chucking tanks down here. More tank. Okay, where? He still has the same funky theme. Okay, I want this. And I want you to not have this. I will guard it with tank. This mission is pretty easy because you start with like a gigantic income advantage. Capture. Go up to the city. Move out. Move out. Oh, wee. Okay. More tank. Okay, my plan down here is to place units on her factory so she can't build more stuff. Although I might not be able to get away with it on the bottom there. At least not right away. How much power do they have? Okay, I don't need to market crash just yet. Get rid of that guy. More tank. I'm hoping she'll... Hoping she doesn't build anything. But she probably will. Yeah, he built a mech. Okay. Hello there, Chompy. Yeah, more advanced force. Okay, we got an airport. Yeah, I should probably market crash them next turn. Bunch of their gauge just vanishes. Now that I have an airport, I'm gonna spam beat copters. I basically almost won. There's not... Like, they have 1 unit left. 2 units left. Also, I'm gonna market crash them again. There's another big chunk of meter gone. Gee. Slept all day, didn't wake till 5 or 6. I think that's about when I woke up too. 5 or 6 p.m. I think it was around 6. Yeah, okay. Spooning. Okay, I win. And now we're gonna copy it. I love the story behind not Andy's localization for the game. Isn't he like completely different in the JP version? And then they like completely rewrote his personality for this.
Mission complete.
Yeah, he was like a really, really plain serious guy, right?
Move out.
And then they gave him all this funny dialogue. Okay. For this one, I get to be two people. They have this thing called a black crystal. It sucks the life out of the planet and they make shit with it. We're gonna blow it up. And so on the top they have this ridiculous looking fortress. It flies, and it drops bombs. And it throws bombs onto that factory there in the middle. So if you try to build anything out of it, it automatically takes a ridiculous amount of damage. So how this one works is... you've got a fight on the bottom screen, you got a fight on the top screen. The top screen is AI controlled. It can be pretty dumb. But if you send some fighters up, you just basically outgun them, totally, is what I'm gonna do. And a good choice for the battle up top is Max, because all air units attack directly. That's what he's good at. The bottom. On the bottom screen, you can kind of make an argument for anyone. But I feel like Rachel is probably the pick. Yeah, I'm fine with Rachel. Looks good. Okay. Yep, two COs team up. Combat on two screens. Yep. Second front is controlled automatically. Yep. If the top screen loses, you lose that CO. And the remaining one has to 1v2, and you probably lose. Yada. Like previous ones, you basically just start with this one with like an enormous income advantage. Like, I have 6k income, they don't have any. They have infantry they can capture things with, like this guy can start grabbing things slowly, and there's like a base here and a base here. But if you move quickly, they don't really get to build anything. And you just kind of win. Okay. So fighters and bombers can fight on the second front. That's all you can send, helicopters don't go high enough. Since they basically don't have air units, fighters are not really good here. They have one fighter and that's it, and a copter, or two copters. That's a problem for future me. I can just build anti-airs if I have to. Not sure if I should put bombers up there. I have 7 fighters. She has 6 anti-baits. The AI is too dumb to avoid the cannon range. And Max also does have a natural huge advantage up there because like air units are all direct combat, which he's good at. Air units don't get any terrain advantage. Which makes Lash basically a vanilla basic power CO. So she gets 0 benefit from being up there. And these bombers help me a little down here because I can like start attacking these, but she's also got a lot of like, he's got a lot of anti-air settled over here, so I can't just fly over and start wreaking havoc. I'll send 1 bomber. And I'll leave the other one down here. If I make infantry out of this base, I can be really annoying with it even if it gets bombed, because they're going to take time to attack it. All black hole units in the 2 space of the black crystal will gain fuel, ammo, and 2 HP. Oh, these sandstorms reduce the attack range of all distance weapons by 1. So, indirect suck here. I think Max's artillery actually can't fire at all, if he builds any. Boom, down to 1. The bombs are pretty strong. See, because I built that infantry, she turned that anti-air around instead of sending it anywhere else. Yeah, that fighter's dead. That was the other one. Should be fine, though. Oh. Bombers can attack the turrets too. I just wanted a little extra firepower. Yeah, artillery get cut to this in the sandstorm, so this thing's basically useless. I'm pretty sure max bombers also one-shot the cannons, where the fighters don't. Okay, she merged all our fighters, so it's over up there. Totally. I probably didn't even need to send the bomber. The AI, for some reason, really loves to merge. And they will do it a lot when they really shouldn't. I'm gonna make a fighter of my own, actually. Since she's sending in copters now. I should have been building infantry out of that middle base, too. But then I guess I wouldn't have been able to afford the fighter either. I love the music in this. This game has good music. I can understand that. Oh. There's another one. So next turn I'll win the top. Oh, she has 2 more fighters. I forgot about that. But I think I still win the top because the bomber's going to go for the cannon because it can't attack the fighters. Anyway. This is going to seem silly, but I think this is worth it. Just to keep her off that base. I'll lose the bomber for it, most likely. Or at least it's going to get shot down really low. I should have built a beacopter, probably. Well. Boom. Actually, she can't even attack the bomber yet. I can probably chip that infantry down a little more. Yeah, like once I have the factory, the fortress gone. I can start immediately building useful units out of that. And there we go. Okay. Yep. You know what? This seems like a good time to use it, actually. I can do a lot with this. It turns all the second remaining units, second front remaining units into... They're all down to 1. So this power is very, very strong and very polarizing. The whole tag thing. Because you get to go twice in one turn. Which is really powerful. I can actually just get this guy off here completely. And it does a lot for you. Yeah, if you use Eagle, you get basically 3 moves. Which is fucked up. Like this, the tag thing is so ridiculous that I don't think anyone plays competitively with it. Because it's so swingy, and some combinations are insane with it. Because like not only do you get 2 moves, you also get both powers active. Like look at the max does 228% damage to this thing with the fighter. I could probably bring this thing back and start repairing it. Yeah, it's just like insanely strong. And also, like, you have to also play around really hard with the AI's tag ability. Get some sleep for your test tomorrow. Okay, good night, Mono. Sleep well. Thank you for coming by. Okay, yeah, because I got this base. I kept it from taking it. She basically can't build anything. And she doesn't have really anything that can fight against tanks, so I can just roll in with my own tanks and do tank things and win. They can get income. They actually have no factories around here at all. There are these 2 bases, but I moved quickly enough that they're not going to get a chance to take them, because they only start with 1 infantry. Or they start with 2, rather. So if they don't get the middle factory, that's it. They're not getting anything. Oh. I like them running all the artillery away to the corner. Not quite, eh? Kill this thing then. Get out of here. Two. I just win this turn. Rip that tank though. It can't repair itself. That was pretty quick. He does. Like hot bowl of SmackDown soup. Yay, points. Wow, we beat the game. Yippee. Nah, there's a lot more after this. There's like 30-something missions, I think.
Mission complete. Move out.
Okay. But yeah, we get some yellow comet COs soon. There's a new enemy on this one. Her name is Kindle. She likes cities. What her power is? Her power is, okay, here's what she does. So like Jake and Kindle, she gets bonuses on certain terrain. Hers is cities. Anything that's a property, a city, a base, anything like that, she gets a big boost. Unlike the high extreme situationalness of Cole's and Jake's, this is actually really strong. Because you do a lot of fighting on cities. And it is difficult to get Kindle off of a city if you want it. And, Urban Blight is really annoying, and she likes to spam it. Because it's pretty common to have your units sitting on bases. Whether they're repairing or if you just build one. So you take a lot of like fixed damage off it. It does 3. And then of course if they're on a base, you repair the damage off next turn. And then that takes a bunch out of your money. Stuff like that. So she can be played around a little bit, but she's annoying as hell. Yeah, any structure. Joey! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was an enchant farm? I think that's what you were playing. How was enchant farm? Excellent as usual, hell yeah. I want to play it. What I saw of what you posted about it looked good. Oh, she's by herself for this one. Every bit as good as you remembered. I should play it. Squarsoft. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That's how I'm gonna say your name now. Squarsoft. 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 Had a stellar run of dying today. Not dying is very impressive. I should play it. Did I write it down on my list? I think I did. I've been like... adding things to that. The list. Yeah, I put enchant farm on there. Okay, good. It certainly looks good. I liked the green-haired girl whose thing was that she dies easily. Okay, who do I want for this one? You have an emote of her. Okay. This is just a glorified... No, here's infantry. It's not like a lander quite exactly. Carries infantry, does not carry tanks and stuff. Has more movements. And it can heal nearby units. So probably the play here is just to throw my submarine at it. And then fuck these guys up, also. I maybe go Max Jake on this one. There's a lot for either of them here. That's good enough. Yeah, he gets a bonus on planes. There's a decent amount of that here. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Joey. Hope you had a good stream. I imagine it's probably pretty late for you. I didn't watch any of it because I didn't want to get spoiled on the game. Like, as soon as I saw you post pictures of it, I was like, oh, I need to play this. Didn't even notice it was midnight. I do that way too often with games. I get too into playing, and then I look at the clock and like, oh god, it's 11 a.m. The kinds of ones where What did I send over there? Oh, yeah, anti-air guy. You're responsible to stay up to 2 a.m. on work nights, so you just gotta settle down and become a watcher rather than a gamer. Exactly. Gotta give yourself time to wind down. A map leading to the Blackwood Research Lab is in one of the cities on this map. Okay, I guess I should just take over everything. Thanks for telling me, big hair lady. Okay, let's see. I should move this thing back a bit. And I'll move you back a bit. And put you right here. Okay. Bye-bye, battleship. Did you kill this? Maybe. We'll go back to Jake. I don't care much if she shoots this tank, because then I can just artillery it to death. See ya. Or, not quite. Hello there, Mr. Bonson. It kinda does, until it tries to do that little effect where it shows something on the screens and it's supposed to be like a stacked together picture, and my setup splits it in half. But other times it works. Let's fuck up this artillery. And these boats. Okay. Do it. I don't care. Like, 2 guys take damage, it doesn't matter. Oh, actually, that got my tank too. But that's a little annoying. We'll go like that. Oh, I see. She said that artillery have to cover my sub from attacking the boat. I see. Very smart. I understand. I want to block that thing in there so I can get the city, so I'll do this, but won't be a good trade for me. Any sports? Not a single one. I have never sported. You can go right here. Not even in high school. I didn't touch any of them. Not a single one. Okay, we got the lab thing. That was quick. I thought it'd be one of these over here. I might actually have trouble getting that anti-air off the city. With the stat bonus plus the... Also, fuck this. I'm gonna get owned on the top from this. Did I just lose that mech from this? Ah, fuck. Well, that's not good. Refuel the sub. You need to back up. Need to back up. You need to back up. You also need to back up. Everything has to back up. But... Okay. Evil city woman. It's gonna be hard to peel her off that city because of her stupid city bonus. And I think I just moved into range of that artillery. Yes, I did because I'm dumb. That tank is super dead. I wanted to capture that. Please live with 1 HP. Okay, cool. Oh. I'm gonna kill that damn boat. I'll just do an HQ capture win. It's going to be faster than going for a full route at this point. My poor tanks got owned too badly. Oh. Oh. Little capture sound is funny. I did play a bit of soccer when I was really young. Soccer and baseball. I enjoyed baseball to some extent because the idea of swinging a giant wooden club at a ball appealed to me. Okay, I win. Is there any appeal now? No. I got more into, like... soccer also now. I stopped playing when I got into, like, later elementary school. I got into, like, piano and stuff instead. Yeah, that was slow as hell.
Mission complete.
I used to be able to. I've been out of practice for a really long time because there was like... I played in my childhood up to mid-high school. And then I lost access to a piano for like 15 years.
Move out.
Nice hat. That would catch your eye, wouldn't it? Okay, so this one, we're getting some bigger set PC stuff. Now we get 2 teams. Each with 2 people. Let's see. Well, I've only got 5 to pick from. I'd probably go Jake, Rachel for orange, and then Sasha, Colin for blue. I think Max is out on this one because it's too like indirect reliant. That's basically all orange has, just indirects. They don't have any. Okay. So they have those repair boots. Probably start like lowering the HP of their strong tanks as ASAP as possible. Maybe get them to merge them. And then everything else I can probably handle with like the one empty tank that I have. If I just bring these forward. Here. Not sure if they have stuff like up into the right. Probably do. User, sub. Let's get the sub. And I think that's it. Okay. Yeah. Sasha and Colin make a really, really strong duo. Their passives sort of multiply together, where Sasha brings in more money and then Colin gets cheaper units. And Colin can like generate money with Gold Rush, and then that can fuel Sasha's market crash. Oh. Well, shit, that can see me. My submarine is probably dead. Or I forgot how good Sasha's BGM was. a good song. I like it. Capturing this is probably a good idea. Especially since I just threw away my submarine like right away. She's gonna run after it immediately. And probably one-shot it. Nope, not quite. 1 HP. Okay, yeah, she joined the Neo tanks. I figured she would. Can do this. And kill the cruiser. I'll keep that tank there. Can I shoot this cruiser? Yep, okay, it's dead. Bye-bye, cruiser. Bye-bye, black boat. Bye-bye, black boat. And actually get to find out if they have subs or not. You joining Advanced Wars dual screens? So far it's good. Oh, they're gonna tag break. They have everything. Alright, go for it. Look at them, they're chopped in half. They might actually get to kill my medium tank like that. If Jugger gets a good roll on his damage, it'll destroy my medium tank. Yeah, he got a good amount of stuff done. Most of the pain is going to come from Jugger here. Rachel? Okay. Next mission I'll pick Rachel for one of them. direction? Okay, okay. Oh, Mr. Bonson. It's just casting spells. Oh, my drink is empty. Maybe I bet I should take a break and go refill. Okay, he didn't destroy my medium tank, which is good. I can maybe defend my rockets a little bit. I definitely don't want him to get this. What's up to Rachel? I do like no damage to these things. 7%? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that sub. Goodbye. Ah, wait, no, next turn. Okay, this artillery, this medium tank is really dead. No chance it survives. Like, if she pulls that tank away and attacks it with anything, it's just gone. Or if he does. Maybe he won't. He wants to get my rockets instead. Oh, my battleship is totally boxed in. What's her power? Her regular one is that it increases her luck by a lot, which means she gets extra random damage. Her super causes missiles to rain down on enemies. It's really good. Her super is extremely strong. Please do not die from the counter. Good. There's an algorithm to just decide what it goes for. I don't remember exactly what it is. There's like a... There's a system. Bye-bye, boat. Bye-bye, sub. Going over here. I want that stuff. I don't have vision of, like, any of his stuff. Ah, shit. At least now I can shoot that medium tank with artillery and rockets. I can also tag. Yeah, okay. He has so much of his units clumped up. That I got, like, enormous value out of those missiles. Like, all his stuff was piled up in here because of this bottleneck. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this tank. I probably want to move the tank back. And I want this to kill. Please kill. Fuck. Okay, you go. I'm trying to, like, reposition my indirects for when it switches to take, but I don't think I can get enough vision. See if there's anything in here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. I see. Bye. Should kill. Tiny little 1 HP artillery. Oh, I froze already. Thank you, PNZ Tour Plus. Come on, end task. Get out of here, go to engine. Okay. Hello. I'm back. We'll call that paralysis status or something. I don't know. Oh, he's running away with his black boat. Get out of here. What do I even do with Sasha and Colin next to this? Boat? I don't know. Battleship? Oh, he still has that stupid artillery left. Yeah, just to see, you can see. Oh. There's still a full HP tank. Bye-bye, rockets. shoot full HP. You shoot 1 HP. 5 HP. You finish off Neo Tank. But you run away. I thought to gain HP back. You shoot 1 HP. Okay, I can probably fail to kill it. Type. Very cool. Okay. The artillery has to be like right here. Literally right there. I'm getting annoyed because I can't see it. I just need to make some air units. His damn artillery. I was clicking around Discord a couple minutes ago and I saw my screenshot from that Sheeran Heart of Serpent Coil run that I paused, and I want to continue it so badly. I can't wait. It would be so cool if I cleared on that run. With the cursed fullness. How I handle the situation up here with the artillery and the tank hiding, because like it's like tank artillery right next to each other, but I don't have vision. Which is a problem. I make bomber. There it is. Get out of here. Tank versus cruiser. No damage. Get this tank out of here. And you. Okay, there's a guy. That's it. Kill this guy. I'll just win next turn. Yeah, that guy's still there. Forgot about him. No doubt he'll accomplish a lot with this. Okay. Alright. Yeah, they accomplished a lot. That one. These must be their last 2 units. Anyway, I win. Now we get to black boat. How the hell was that 100 speed? That makes no sense.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Oh, this is the Grim Sensei one.
Move out.
Okay. I'm gonna go refill my drink, and then I will play this mission. And then after I play this mission, I have the urge to play Sheeran. I don't know if I will. I'll think about it while I play this. But I'll be right back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Augustus is being really cute, so I had to give him some attention. Rolling around on the floor, wanting to give me headbutts. Very cute. He can be super sweet sometimes. Like, sometimes he can be like hyper, or he's just like sleepy, and then if you try to pet him, he ignores you, or he just makes like noise at you. But sometimes I run into him and he's like, oh, give me attention, give me attention. Okay. So here's Grim and Sensei. Sensei was in the last game. He was good at infantry and helicopters and pretty much nothing else. Butter. Augustus doesn't meow a lot, but sometimes he'll just like, he just yells. It's not even a meow, he just like, Rrr! He just shouts. Okay. Oh, they're making us do a test. Okay. This is another two-fronter. Grim is on the bottom, and I assume Sensei is on the top, because they gave him 6 copters and 4 infantry, and that's what he's good at. Okay. I think they force Rachel for the main front. And now it's going to give me full control of the second front anyway. Okay, so Rachel's forced. She has to come. Second front. Probably just go max, honestly. You either go max, he could probably make a pretty good argument for Jake. But if you're fighting copters and mechs, you probably just chuck anti-airs at them. That's probably the go-to. Max or Jake? Probably Jake. I will go like this. Jake and Hatwoman. Yeah, might as well be send this right away. I want to get to the center island as quickly as possible. So I should build an APC out of one of these. I build it here. Keeps me away from this city for an extra turn. But I could, like... Next turn, I would move it up here. This mech gets in it. And then I drop him here. And the turn after, I just build an infantry and take this. Or I could build the APC here. You move 2. That would get me to the center island a turn later. I'll build the APC here. Oh, I forgot to take manual control of Jake. Okay. So Grimm's thing, since he's new, I'll talk about him. Grimm is a glass cannon. All of his units have bonus firepower. I think it's plus 30% to everything. But they also have way lower defense. Way lower defense. It's like minus 30% as well. However, in Advanced Wars, the way stats work, defense point for point is way stronger than attack power. So Grimm looks good on paper at first, but he actually kinda sucks. Like, he's not good, but for some reason people think he's good. I think he's the best even. That's why I made his redeem more expensive once I unlock it. Okay, now I'm up here. I'm hoping I won't have to send up extra units. I want the anti-air to handle as many of these copters as possible, and avoid a situation where the mechs initiate on anti-air. And ideally, I want the other units to take care of the mechs if they can, because they cannot fight copters. It's like just anti-air only. Yeah, so like you have to get the first strike as Grimm. But you also really want to attack with units that will not get counterattacked or will take very little damage on the counterattack. He has placed his units very smartly, I gotta say. Yeah. That's exactly it, yeah. He's minus 30% defense, I believe. Hmm. A recon could cause me a lot of problems if I just started capturing, so I'll do some chip damage to it. Use that fight as an example of Grim versus other COs. He initiated on me, he came out even. He didn't even come out like with higher HP. Because he didn't do an enormous amount of damage on his hit, he took a bunch of extra in return. And like fighting Grim is just like that always. Yeah, like he has to start the fight with a big advantage, or he just takes a massive hit on the counter. And of course, like if you get the first hit on him too, you get situations like this where like one defense star, he gets one shot by him. His recon gets one shot by a mech. By like a non-buffed mech too, because Rachel is 100 across the board. And if this recon was full HP, she could one-shot it. Most likely. Get this airport. Do I kill the recon thinking it's going to ignore me, or do I start capturing? Let's capture. Nice spread. But this is probably fine. He's placing the copters really smartly, where I can't really get them. I can get this one. I should probably send up more anti-airs, but I want to be cheap. Capture. I want to build rockets. What's my income? I want to like make a rockets here and just cover this base with like a rockets and infantry here, because he's gonna keep building stuff out of it, and then I'll just blow it up the turn it appears. Now we're gonna blow up this one. Got the middle base. Shoot these two. Little rockets. Next turn. Grim does have a good theme, I like it. I thought he might do this. Okay, I can kill this copter. Yeah, that's definitely going to delay winning on the second front. He's going to spawn and do units with his power. But like, I'm pretty sure anti-air on planes one-shots his mechs. Now, if he can, like, mob his mechs together, he's in a good position. Because, like... you attack one and then the other one just blows you up. Because mechs initiating on anti-air do well. I want to use this. Delay this capture. Also fuck this artillery. Okay. What are you gonna do with this exactly, bud? What are you gonna shoot? He did nothing with that. Anyway. Get out of here, copter. Okay, now I place this here. So anything he makes out of this, I'm just going to explode with endurance. Oh, he merged them. I see. No point messing it. Let's get this cluster. Gonna make a bunch of beacopters. Of course, he makes stuff out of the left factory. Okay, no more copters. He's copter down. I'm pretty sure normally a tank on infantry in that situation would do 5. And instead I got 7. Yeah, fuck the tank. Let's make more tanks. At this rate, I might win the first front before the second one. B. Might as well. I can just heal in the city. I could always just run out his HQ here, too. this. Make a Neo next turn. I don't care about how much he captures up top as long as he doesn't use his super again. So he took the bait and brought his anti-air and range in my own direct, so I can destroy it. Big dummy. Kill the Reader. Big dummy. Now if I put a unit on top of this base, now he's only going to build stuff out of the left base, which is right in range of my rockets and indirects. So they'll just they're just going to go down instantly. He only built an infantry. Okay. Yeah. Now he's not building anything at all. Yeah, down here is just gonna win first. Like, what's he even gonna do? Probably should have sent like another. I would have gone a lot faster. Oh, you're so annoying. This is definitely gonna take forever now. Just spawns in like a small bit of infantry. And 26. I wonder if I can make him use the super. Look at all those little guys. I think if I blow up this recon, he'll get his super. It'll be funny. I'm about to do so much damage to my own units by doing this. I'm pretty sure. Oh nope, the missiles are not... I thought they were going to go for a way that would hit both his infantry and also hit my Neo-Tank. Little Chompy in Dead Space, welcome in. All of that was really necessary. Okay. So now we get Grim and Sensei. What time is it? Almost 2. I want to play Sheeran. Should I play Sheeran? A rank 2.
Mission complete.
I think this next mission is really annoying if it's the one I think it is.
Move out.
Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I hate this one. This is the one I think it is. Actually, this is a normal one. This is the one they introduced Comm Tower. For every Comm Tower you own, you get a power boost. This one, this is a plain boring. Should I switch? Should I play Sheeran? I want to continue that Serpent Coil runs so bad. Like, I can still see the screenshot out of the corner of my eye of that I posted. It's hard to decide. I think I'm at about the 1/3 mark of this game, maybe, depending on how long the later missions are. Because I want to say there's about 30 missions. Maybe a little less than the 1/3 mark, because the later missions are longer, but I've only been at this for 3 hours, so I could finish this in 2 more streams. If I swapped off now. But I definitely could never do it in one, no matter how long I played here, unless I did something like insane, like a ridiculous time. And I don't want to do that. Like next week I could probably play up to and beat that one super hard mission. And then finish it the week after. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Sharon. Give me a bit. I'm gonna swap. One moment.